What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 6 of the BBR podcast.
Woo!
I'm going to be your host this week, Mr. Benny Bopper, a.k.a. changing it from, well, I'm still Benny Bopper. Benny Bopper at heart. Toaster strudel cream.
Yeah.
We're switching up the flow, guys. We're switching up the pace. We're doing a little mukbang with these guys, a little McFuck-buck-bang. So I hope
First
you guys
mukbang.
have your McChicken McFuckers.
Oh yeah, we're going hard.
And we're
this week.
fucking going hard on this bitch.
My beanie look alright?
Huh?
My beanie look good?
Yeah.
Okay.
You always look good.
Thanks, bro. Get a little self-conscious sometimes, you know, especially with you coming over here,
Oh,
just in the four browns,
Can we acknowledge
Dapper?
the
This is my work fit, guys. This is nothing special.
looking clean,
People
looking like
see
$1 million
me.
bucks.
People
Tu-
see
a
me
Tuesday casual?
every day. This is what they. Oh, that guy looks like it. Like he knows what he's talking about. And I do.
I would trust you with my money. So that 12-foot alien, huh?
In fucking Miami. I mean, it's fucking Florida.
You guys thinking about that too? Monique, she was chiming in and she's like, "I need your opinion on something." I was like, "What?" She's like, "Did you see those 10-foot aliens at Miami?" So what do you think about that?
I think it's all facade.
I think
It's
that's
fucking
some bullshit.
Florida.
That's
Probably
some
a
bullshit.
fucking.
It's
bath
probably just a
salts.
regular old dude.
It's
and
fucking some dude messing with his fucking pet alligators.
They're taking us away from Epstein Island.
Oh.
And where we have our Mexico's very own Governor Richardson. Everybody give a round of applause.
Epstein Farm.
Yep. Hey,
You ever been there?
at
Why
least
not?
New Mexico made it on the fucking list. Let's go! Epstein list.
Hometown hero.
We shouldn't be cheering about that, but you know.
Tell me what
We
are
got
you guys
somebody on
talking
that.
about? I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Epstein,
I know that, but you just said the governor what?
Governor Richardson, he's
What is
on
that?
that list
Oh shit.
of people.
What a dumb fuck.
You mean what a child fucker.
Exactly.
That guy.
What if some people just went just to like,
Jeffrey Epstein had a house in New Mexico.
yeah, he had a ranch.
Yeah, he had a ranch. That's where Dr. Phil would send his kids. The
Drove
ranch.
right by it.
Well, you know what? I want to bring this up now. This might be random, but I used to love when Dr. Phil would send kids to the ranch.
To the ranch?
You never used to see that?
I don't think I
He's
ever
like,
watched
you're
Dr.
misbehaving at your house. I'm sending you to the ranch.
Damn.
The ranch is where they rehabilitate, get some better manners, treat their parents. Imagine you're just fucking there at Dr. Phil.
Bad baby. Did bad baby?
There you go.
Bad baby.
Bad baby.
Bye.
Did she go to the ranch? Maybe.
I don't know if she got sent to the ranch, but
She went somewhere.
she did something.
She did something.
She got famous for it. Well, I wish I could do that.
That's insane. She's for nothing.
She's like set
for
for
being an
life
idiot.
for just being like, come outside, how about that?
I watched that video again and like popped up and I was like, this is so stupid.
that.
But
Damn.
think about it. Back then, it was so easy to become viral because you just had to be stupid.
Bunking. Look at Bunk.
Boon King's a well transformed man now.
Mm-hmm.
Man
He's
of
a man
God.
of God. But I've seen his cock
You seen it
on his Instagram on accident.
with Vicky? Well, Vicky.
Whoever he was fucking. Jamal Murray. I fucking followed Jamal Murray when he fucking was getting his dick sucked by his fucking girlfriend. I remember everybody was fucking going crazy on Twitter. Jamal Murray's an NBA player and he's having his, oh my God, there's children. Would you give a fuck? I mean, you're in the NBA. They act like you're not going to fuck bitches.
And he posted it on his.
Oh, yeah, it was on his Instagram story.
Do you think that was an accident or he did that?
No, he probably fucking said, yeah.
Show the viewers a
I'm
little
Jamal Murray. Maybe.
Like show him how I'd be shooting
Mm-hmm.
off the court.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Look at Kim K, guys.
what about her?
She's like one of those people that got famous off of a fucking. To be honest, if people really talk about the Kardashians like as they do until after the whole incident,
No, I think that was
like boosted her.
That was huge.
because what was she doing before that? Who was famous before
was
that?
just
Her
like a-
parents or no?
Yeah, it was her dad. Her dad is a famous
lawyer.
lawyer. He was the O.J. Simpson's lawyer.
You know, you're saying
So
he.
that started it.
No, Caitlyn or Bruce Jenner isn't her real dad.
Oh.
That's her stepdad. Now I think because you gotta remember Kylie and Kendall are from Bruce.
Got it.
Yeah. He's an Olympic runner. Can you guys believe that?
Her real dad or Bruce Jenner? Kylie's
Bruce Jenner's
kid?
the Olympic runner. Their dad is a famous lawyer.
Mm.
Yeah. And then, can you believe Kim K's a lawyer?
Kim K's a lawyer?
She got her fucking her
Her
fucking
degree in
she
law?
passed the bar exam.
Because wasn't she like working with Trump to get people out of jail? or
Yeah,
something
some
like
shit.
that?
So she actually got her like fucking. She's like, you passed the bar exam or some shit.
Damn.
If fucking
Not
Kim
a high
K
bar.
can do, what the fuck stopping me from passing the bar exam?
Hey, did you see that video of that guy jumping the judge desk and tackling that judge? Did you
That's
see the
so
picture of
fucked
what
up.
they when he came back and he came under the same judge?
Yeah.
They had him in like a dog mask and little like mitts.
It was like a little.
It was so funny. What makes you like? He's all, oh hell no. He's all,
He just fucking. He jumped over
Literally
like a fucking.
perfect.
That would be
frog.
the worst job ever, to be a judge.
yeah. Some are
Imagine that.
digged. Judge Judy's a dick. I hate Judge Judy.
Judge Judy probably has the funnest time ever. Oh, could you just imagine like looking at somebody saying, "You're doing life, you fucking pussy."
That would be insane.
That's the last thing they hear from somebody like in like a courtroom. It's like, "You're doing life, you little fucking child rapist."
Have you done what is it called? Jury duty yet?
No,
When do you have to do that?
but they send you a letter.
How old do you need to be?
I think it's like when you turn.
I don't think they. It's like a chance that they'll pick you, but
Like randomly?
yeah, I don't know.
Everybody does it at least once though in their life, and it's like a week-long thing.
Send that fucker to
Really?
jail. Speaking of court cases, have you seen that young thug guy? His friend that they brought in?
Wait, what is it?
It's like his they're like investing or like I don't know what they're doing. Like he's not in trouble, but they're like just interviewing him,
Yeah.
and they're all, "What do your tattoos mean?" And it's like whatever it's like a bunch of letters, but it's like gang member letters.
Yeah.
And he like make up some dumb. He's all, the Y stands for you, the B stands for beautiful, and the M stands for me. And like people would put them all together, and it made no sense. He's all, the red is for because it pops better on my skin.
That's insane how they're using like they're. That's
Yeah,
even
but you
a
can't even
thing.
like.
You can't argue it really because
Yeah.
it's like a person's beliefs.
But
Yeah.
it's this big old thing. Why is he still? The lawyers are still talking about it, so they must be using the thing against Mr. Sex himself.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Sex, Young Thug.
That's his name?
Yeah.
Mr. Sex?
Mr. Sex.
Yep.
I've never
Calls
heard that
himself
before.
Sex.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my.
Speaking of artists, I wanted to talk about X. He's a fascinating guy. He has a fascinating story. XXX Tentacion. He's this underground artist at the start. Blows up, makes a sad album, indie type album, and he dies at whatever age. And he would tell people that he wasn't gonna make it past that age. Like I watched an interview with his mom after the fact. It was like not that long ago, and she was like, "Yeah, he used to tell me he's like I'm not gonna live past 21." So it's like a weird little thing like with that guy. He was a cool, interesting guy.
I think he sold his soul because of that.
You think people know?
Know what?
They just know.
Mm.
Like it's just like a feeling.
Well, then again, I saw another video somewhere, and I think it was like Wi-Fi's funeral or something, and he was like, yeah, one time he took acid, and after that he said that he like talked to some like demon who told him when he was gonna die.
Oh yeah, did he make a song about that? I met the devil in Miami
Yeah,
or whatever.
it's just weird, like weird stuff, and it kind of came true.
Some weird shit, man.
Some weird shit, but he's a great artist. Can't deny that. Good guy. I was a fan. Still
I
am.
was a fan.
I was a fan.
I don't listen to him as much, but
Yeah, some bangers.
On a cloudy day, that 17 album will hit.
yeah,
Just right,
17 was
just the
good.
right spot.
All of his albums were good. Huh?
All right.
There's booty cheeks on the screen.
Oh, I say we go for some improv.
How'd you come up with that?
You know, there's a thing called ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, you say, huh?
ChatGPT. We ain't gonna
Let's
keep
get
the
into
secrets wherever. It's available for everybody.
No, don't you have to buy it?
Yeah,
No,
there's a premium package.
There's a free version of ChatGPT.
And what does that
It's
get you?
really good. It's really just gonna make your guys' things wow. It's really pop out.
Really pop.
It's really huge.
Huge.
This is like a mix between Kermit and Trump that I'm getting.
I could be like Patrick Mahomes.
Trying to let me hear your Kermit.
No.
I was on. Oh, that was on your best.
Yeah.
I could be like Patrick. Let me hear you, Patrick Mahomes.
I couldn't even.
That call right there is fucking bullshit.
Fucking terrible. Fucking worst call I've ever fucking seen, man.
All right, this is it. We'll do impressions and us improv at the same time. We're on a stranded island. We just woke up.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta.
I'm a Texan. I'm straight from the middle of Texas.
All right.
You gotta pick a character to play.
I am.
Choose your character.
Choose your character.
I am
Like a little.
Carl
It's turning
Weezer.
into something bad.
Oh,
Island.
I'm Carl
Oh.
Weezer.
All of us are on Epstein Island. I'll be Stephen Hawking.
Ooh, good. All right. And scene. What tarnation? How the hell I get on this damn island right here? Who are these guys with me? I see them down in the distance. Speak up, boy. Can you talk?
Steven. Where are we?
Why? We're on Epstein Island.
You okay, sir? You need some medicine? I don't think
No,
there's any medicine on. How did we get here? You know anything? You know anything? Where are we right now?
All I know is Epstein put me in a private submarine. Send me over here. And now he wants me to get my dick hard.
And what's your name again, sir?
My name is Stephen Hawking.
The Stephen Hawking. You gotta be shitting me.
Get canceled.
You're Stephen Hawking?
Yes.
Well, you're smart. How do we get on out of here? This island, all I see is water for miles. We can go explore this island here. Maybe make a fort. What do you guys think? What are we doing?
Well, obviously I can't swim. I'm in a wheelchair.
Carl, what about you? What do you think we should do?
I don't know how I got. I don't know how I got here. I'm the only child.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a child, Carl. Meet me in the trees. We can have some fun.
I don't understand a damn word this guy's saying, so
Arr,
let's
arr.
get building.
Hello, 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 ruffle.
All right, let's calm it down now. Let's calm it down. We gotta survive on this island. We're talking all these jibber jab, but we gotta survive. We don't know how long we gonna be on this island right here. So, Carl, you go get food.
Oh,
Epstein, what's your name?
What did you call me?
Your name is
My name is Mr. Hawking.
Mr.
Yeah,
Hawking.
Tony Hawk. Stephen Hawking.
Hawking, you can't do damn near much, but you guess you could sit here and start to make a fire. I'll be back. I'm gonna go investigate.
Well, as soon as my battery dies, we're kind of fucked.
Why is that?
Because we can't recharge this bitch.
I got a croissant.
I'm not pushing you around nowhere.
It's starting in my throat.
And see.
You picked a terrible
Yeah,
character.
Stephen Hawking, Epstein Island was great.
Yeah, Jimmy.
That guy hops off the second he's on. Hops off second he's on the island.
Cock this. I see who I could do. Carl Weezer.
Yeah, you can do a lot of. You can do.
Yeah, Jimmy's mom.
Go through all your voice
Well,
impressions.
When I was a little boy and I saw Jimmy's mom and she came and she told me that I could sing a song.
What song?
She told me I could sing that song by Childish Gambino.
Oh, that one part in your life.
Daylight.
Uh-huh.
I wake up and I won't feel right. And you did love waste my pride. If you want it,
Yeah.
you can have it.
Oh.
If you need it,
Yeah.
you can have it.
Stay woke.
It's probably the
What about that one? How did it?
That one line. What is
Something
he say?
sleeping.
All right,
All
somebody, let's get this podcast jumping. We're just starting.
We're gonna jump in. All right, we're gonna go into one of our basic, not basic, but one of our, Little segments we do every week. Dream of the week. Guys,
Glad
any
you
cool
said
dreams? Dream of the week.
Oh,
Glad you said
I'm not
that.
I'll have to
talking about.
remember.
I'm not talking about Dream SMP.
yo,
I don't know what that is.
talking about Epstein Island.
No, Dream was on Epstein Island. Oh no, he wasn't. Sorry.
Oh,
He
dream.
canceled.
All right. Last thing I remember of my dream, I was in this cafeteria. I was with Charles, our cousin, and we were like walking through this crowded area, and there was this guy walking through, and he like just put his fist out, like, get out of my way. If you like get in my way, I'm gonna hit you. So he was like walking just like this, and then like I like was right next to him, get out of his way, and then like I like pushed him a little, and then he wanted to fight. That's all I remember. I woke
No,
up right
I
there.
didn't remember my dream. Unfortunately, I usually got some good ones, but
You don't remember anything?
I don't remember my.
You don't remember nothing.
Didn't stick with me today.
You don't remember anything that you possibly could have thought of.
Nope.
Out of all the most disadvantageous things, you know, your brain runs wild at night. I mean,
What'd you dream of?
Me? I mean, I dream a lot of things. It's more of a collection of ideas.
Oh shit!
You know, what really is a dream when you get down to it?
I like where you're going
Is
with
it
this.
memories? Is it the future? Is it thoughts?
Different
feelings?
dimension.
What are these ideas and where do they come from?
Some of them are real specific.
You see, back in 1962, back in India, when they invented the Bohemian currency,
This guy's
tell
favorite.
you what,
You give him one sip and
Bohemian currency. This happened in India in 1962.
What's
This is after
Bohemian?
Bohemian currency. It's an undercover currency. They didn't want anybody to find out.
Is this tying with the Bohemian Grove?
Oh no, this is not tying with Bohemian Grove. This
Okay.
ties in with the Indian government when they did first had their civil war. You know, that was a big conflict back then. This is probably around the time, maybe a little bit after Nam. I think we're talking about your 1970s. I was deployed there.
You think people want to listen to this?
Oh yeah, I was sent there to kill Rajesh Bajin. He was leader of the regime of the Sentinels.
Okay, keep on going. I'm listening.
Yeah, so the one thing about this guy is super genius. This guy could fucking tell you when you were going to arrive. This guy was Google Maps before Google Maps. This guy knew where everything was, infantry. His knowledge, his just information line that he had is so incredibly built in trusted sources that he pretty much got it down to the seconds you were going to be somewhere. That's where I come in. See, we're deployed. We come in. Capital of India. I get deployed with my crew. We have Mr. Rancaster, myself, and we have Mr. good old Eddie Jones. Eddie Jones was
I feel like I'm there.
crazy.
Good
son of a
storyteller.
bitch. Tell you what. Imagine this. You're set in the big economic boom of India. Straight in the middle. Me and my men. Special mission. Specially trained. You're on the streets. Bustling. Most of these people don't have shoes, so we gotta blend in. Sure, I'm a little lighter, but I can put some dirt on me. Put some dirt on me and I'm walking through the streets. I just look like a homeless man. They don't bother me.
All right. 3 people.
I don't know where that story was going.
it would have went on for another hour.
That would sound pretty cool.
That was good. I'm impressed, but definitely cutting that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that was such a great story.
All right. 3 people. Let's say 3 people to stay with you for a week. You have a week. You have a Airbnb somewhere. You could pick 3 people to join. Who you picking? Anybody.
Drake.
Damn.
I'm gonna pick Mr. Beast,
Get a video out of it.
and I'm gonna pick. Third one's a tough one.
It's a tough one. I don't even know who my
I mean,
first
do
one
you
is.
take a female because you don't want to be an asshole, or do you take another dude?
You might take a female. I'm going to take a female.
I gotta think.
But you got Drake there.
Yeah, but who's relevant? You gotta think. If there's like a female, you're gonna take.
Taylor Swift.
Well, what are you trying to get done? Right now you have Drake and Mr. Beast.
Dude, this is gonna be like the greatest collab. Drake, Mr. Beast, and I mean, you could honestly just throw Kai in there.
His streams are sick. I was watching him the other
Throw
night.
Kai in there with Mr. Beast is like planning and Drake just being there. You can't tell me there isn't like a
Something's gonna click.
something's gonna happen.
Good 3.
Well, I think I would bring along with me. Dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
Billy Eilish?
Kobe Bryant,
Oh shit!
Michael Jackson,
Don't fly my
Oh.
and
Sorry, Rizzy.
and
And
Kanye.
oh, I didn't say Jesus Christ.
Michael,
No reason at
Kanye.
all.
Michael, Kanye, and Kobe.
Just to see what happens.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
know
with
if Kobe's gonna mesh well with those.
He's gonna bring that mentality that we need
I
to
feel
keep
like
us all on track.
Kobe might get along with Michael. Kanye might get along with
Michael.
Michael. What about you? Who you bringing?
I'm bringing. I'm gonna need one of my buddies there. Maybe I'll bring. I'm gonna bring one of my little cousins just to give him a good time. Let him enjoy the time to do it with me. So I'm taking Caleb.
Caleb.
I'm gonna take somebody that's quick on their feet, got ideas going, flowing. So I'm gonna have to go with Elon Musk. I'm gonna build something, and then I'm gonna take an artist. So I got Caleb, Elon Musk, and let's go Skizzy.
Ooh.
Just to make some vibes while we're there.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
We're bringing up a big topic for this podcast for me, anyways. Name changing my YouTube,
Oh shit, it's big.
all my socials. I want to keep Ben.
Little
I would
rebrand.
change it
Rebrand, a full rebrand.
to Benny Bopper, but Toaster Strudel Cream. I'm just known to people as Toaster.
I feel like that fits you more than.
Ben is just, but Benny Bopper will always be alive. I will still have my Benny Boppers.
The best of them have a few different nicknames. Just like Young Thug, he's a perfect example. Some
Yes.
people don't know about it, but everybody needs to know you by something. Toaster, whether it's Benny Bop, whether it's Benji, whether it's Ben.
I just say it because whenever I play games, everybody just calls me Toaster at that point. When I play games other besides
I
you
agree.
guys.
I like it.
I
They just
like
call
it.
me Toaster.
Toast.
Some of them call me Ben, but it's more like Toast. Toaster.
Toast.
Mr. Cream.
How'd you even come up with that name? Because I remember you made a new account and you just said Toaster
I said
Strudel
Toaster
Cream.
Strudel Cream. I took it and I also have a alt account on Roblox called Cream in Your Dreams.
That's your alter ego.
Anita McSweet.
I got an idea.
Hit me.
$20 in each. Let's play that ball game. That ball game that they always play. Why not?
I like it.
Football game.
Where
That
they
one
drop
where
the
they
ball
drop-
and it goes ding, ding, ding.
What if we hit 1,000?
Oh.
I don't know how to set it up or anything, but one day maybe we'll do that. Maybe we could throw that in at the end. I don't know. It's worth a shot.
Anita McSweet.
We throw in $20 each and we put it on black every week.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll quadruple on money.
I'm not much of a gambler, but it is fun.
I'm not like an in-person gambler. I'm not.
What's
But
the
it
last
is
thing you
addictive.
gambled on?
Sports betting.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You ever do that, Ben?
It almost dropped.
What job?
Almost.
What do? Do you bet on anything sports? You hit the casino
I
every
do
once in a while?
parlays once in a while, but no, I haven't been betting. The casino was fun. I enjoyed the casino.
Good casino spoons.
I would only
nice.
do one machine at the casino, and that's roulette.
Roulette, baby.
I feel like I can actually. I'd rather put it in odds favor.
Not getting any real topics. We
Okay.
gotta get topics that we're actually interested in, stuff that happened this week. Epstein Island was a good one. I feel like we shouldn't be scared to talk about stuff like that because
I'm not scared to talk
it's
about.
relevant. You gotta talk about what's relevant. Relevancy.
Who is
is very
scared?
important. I feel like nobody really want to talk about it.
Let's bring it up
I
again.
wasn't.
All
There's
right,
not
let's
really-
talk
you
about
can't
it.
really
Bring it
go
up.
any.
Epstein Island,
Hit me.
boys.
Hit me with your
The
best
files. The files were released Some of them.
I thought that's been released.
They've been.
Yeah, I thought.
No, they weren't released. They've been leaked and they've gotten more
Okay.
file, and there's like a list that he had of people.
Because
that
I
went
actually
to him.
saw that list like last week, and I was like, I feel like I've seen this, or like I feel like I saw something like this already. So I scrolled past instead of looking at it. So who else was on that list?
You had Bill Clinton on there. You had Michael Jackson on there.
Barack
You
Obama.
had Barack Obama.
Fuck it. Bring up the list.
Bring it up.
Bring up the list. Let's look it up real quick.
It's just one leaks. You had, like I
Damn.
said, you have Governor Richardson. You have a bunch of people.
But then again, this is a list of people that they probably sent out an invite to.
Or people that have gone to him or he's met up with, but we don't know what happened.
But
Like for Bill Clinton, they said that he literally just went there and just like left. But I was like, but the thing is, are we sure the people who are giving this information aren't paying people to cover up for them?
that name on there.
And I don't want to blame people until you really have valid evidence, but still,
But the name being on there
the name
is
being
like
on there is like a, well, that's kind of weird.
It is.
Why are you on there? Why did you go see him? For what reason did you actually need to go see him?
Michael Jackson's on there. That doesn't help his case. Am I right?
He loves children.
that kind of makes sense.
Sorry,
Ties in
Mike.
together.
I love you, Mike.
Who else is Bruce Willis?
Bruce
Bruce Willis is on there.
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
Mm,
See, all these names they're kind of expected, in my opinion. I would
there's a bunch of names I don't know.
Now, who's somebody who like a Mr. Beast? Imagine Mr. Beast being on there. That would be it.
Wait, isn't Steve Olson the church guy?
Yep. No, that's Joel Osteen.
Oh, I was about to say.
Steve
Damn,
Olson.
that would have been crazy.
Steve-O?
Albuquerque native.
It's more like like famous figures or
Politician.
politicians that are there. Which I could figure more politicians because
All right, so
Yeah,
let's
man.
get down to it. What do you think why? What do you think they get off on that? That's like their thing.
That's like
And
all
why?
those people.
Do you think there's a even deeper thing to it? Have you heard about the thing where like they drink kids' blood and stuff like that? Do you think it goes
Oh.
down to that, or do you think they're just trying to?
I don't know. We're gonna start getting into theories.
Well,
Conspiracies?
Kind of ties in.
Freemasons?
Ties in.
You believe in the Freemasons?
What are Freemasons?
There's a Freemason lodge downtown. You ever seen it?
Do you believe in the Free? He doesn't explain Freemasons to him. Technically, it's like a
It's a.
it's like a cult for like
It's like a cult.
the rich.
Is it like that thing where they said like all the
Famous.
famous would go to this one place and they like there's like some people like snatch photos of
That's what I brought up a while ago. The Bohemian Grove.
Oh, is that what that is?
I don't know if that has anything to do with Freemasons, but it all is kind of the same thing. Like you go in, there's like black and white checkered floor, and they like, I'm not really sure what they
It's like they
teach
just,
in there. They teach them their own like ways of life and like secrets to the universe.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure
people
about
say
it.
like they sell their soul. You have to give up something or sacrifice something to be there.
And then in return, you get all this fame
Yeah,
and
what do
glory.
you get?
Fame,
'Cause
all this.
Well, speaking on that same topic, that whole Cat Williams interview was him.
Did you
Basically,
talk about that?
Some of it.
some of it was like, I don't know, like the exact reasoning, but
So yeah, so I guess it all kind of ties in, whether you call them Freemasons or just the higher ups,
the Illuminati.
the Illuminati. I do believe that they know things that we don't know. Some things, whether it be just the technology that we have or the way the country's run, why it's run the way it's run, why we want to go to war with this country. But I think there's levels to it. So tying that back into the Epstein Island thing, a part of me does want to believe that they are doing some weird kind of like ritual.
Oh, Epstein
Yeah.
Island is fucked.
Because isn't it people who like go there? They like
Oh, they would have.
there's like not much footage of Epstein Island.
There's
Yeah.
account. The thing is, you have accounts of like children who are being sold as sex slaves, or they're being used for like stuff like that, and sexual acts with children, which is like fucked. Because why? Who gets off on?
That's what I'm saying. It's such a weird, far left thing. There has to be something else involved in it. Like they're not just doing that for fun.
But
I
think
would hope
about it. They're
not.
like the richest people in the world. They probably think they can.
They already done
you can
everything.
Pay that however much money to stay quiet, and it's so secluded, so in such secrecy. Well, why not? Why not?
And it gets even crazier because I was watching this video where all that stuff tied in with aliens. And this is getting like it's way down the rabbit hole, and I'm not saying I believed anything, but I did watch a video there saying, how did it go? Something with trafficking. It was a military thing where they were like already doing a mission somewhere, and I guess they ran into they went over this ledge and saw like some craft. Blah 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 blah.
I remember. I
Yeah.
listened to that podcast.
And he said that they
were trafficking,
they're trafficking humans.
but using this crazy spacecraft that
So it's
he's never seen.
all of it ties in together and just gets so complicated. I don't know,
That's the thing, though. Now it's you know what I hate now because the internet is what is a trusted source. What is a source you can genuinely trust to give?
First person encounters.
But even then, people are going
Word
to
of
be
mouth.
skeptic because they weren't there, and if you don't have footage to back it up, it
No.
didn't happen.
The only thing you could really believe nowadays is if you see it. That's just kind of how I see it. You have to see it, or somebody you know that you fully trust.
But even then, there's still doubt.
There is.
Always
There's
gonna
not
be doubt.
100% unless it's you. You would have to see it for yourself.
Drugs are hell of a thing.
They are.
I've probably seen aliens before. I've never even done drugs.
Okay, see, and then what about people who do psychedelic stuff? They go to a whole nother thing.
I don't even know.
There's too much in this world to. That's why you gotta just be like, what anime's
Sometimes
coming
you
out
just
this
have
week?
to accept what you don't know.
But it is very interesting. I'm interested by that stuff. But if you let it take over, then you're gonna be.
If you try to solve the case,
You're gonna go crazy.
Me trying to be like Kim Kardashian's dad, solving the case.
Oh, Rob
Bring
Kardashian.
Bring it around.
Robbo Kardashian.
And then what?
The name is where we left.
yeah, I don't think I'm switching my name. I think
Chano's different.
the only
though.
thing that
It's a
sucks is
different
there's a
name, right?
Mexican artist who has the name Chano, and he has
That's
a lot of subscribers. But other than that,
Every time I search Chano, that's what comes up.
which kind of pisses me off.
Just
But
make your name like Chalino Sanchez. No, honestly, I like Chano, but I feel like to get away from that Chano thing because his name is Chano, either you're gonna have to just get bigger or you're gonna have to
I feel like-
just put Mr. Chano, man, like how you roll
yeah,
by.
I feel like since it's two different categories, it won't really matter.
I like Chano.
The reason I'm changing from Ben too, because there's fucking 50 million Bens on
Yeah.
fucking YouTube.
That makes sense.
BENN.
Add another N in there. BENNN.
Fucking dude, it's it was ridiculous. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, if you're listening to the podcast,
TSG.
I don't know if we should all keep TSG in the name because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really see nobody really doing anything with it.
It's honestly just there because I don't want to pay $10 to change the name.
I'm thinking about just changing my name to Toaster Strudel Cream.
On Instagram, you're talking about?
No,
Oh no, Xbox.
I
Oh.
won't be TSGX Ben anymore.
We were a gaming clan for about a year, and we were all posting little montages,
And
which
then
was a
started
fun
getting
point in
fucked
time.
That was the start of it. Without TSG, there wouldn't be this what it is today. So you got to pay her some respect. But it's old news. I understand.
It was fun though.
It was fun. I enjoy it. And the thing is, we got everybody in TSG. But the only thing is, if I want to do YouTube, actually, I kind of want to coin Toaster Strudel Cream before anybody starts, snagging it.
Oh yeah, I
I
think
feel
a
like
couple
if
of
I
people
don't-
are after that one.
But no, I bet you, the thing is, I'm not saying, but I'm saying this right now. I'm speaking into existence. I'm blowing up.
I don't doubt
You're
it.
looking at a 1 million sub YouTuber right here.
I believe
Maybe
it.
10 million.
Ooh,
I believe it, Ben. I really do.
and this is gonna be on the internet. We can look
We
back
can
at this.
look back. What today is? You're looking at January 9th, 2024.
We're either gonna never look back on this because nothing happened,
We'll clip it.
or we
clip
can
it.
clip. It'll be in one of those little montages. And be, you
I
can
feel
do it.
like we have something special here.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
feel like I got something special. You got something special. You got something special. I think it's just more effort.
I agree. Always more effort, but you're always gonna say that. But yes, for sure we need more effort. Sometimes I think your head's so close to that.
I know. I'm like right underneath.
Sometimes I think that I'm never gonna be content with anything. Like you're always gonna want more. So the point is to enjoy right now, and I'm trying to get better at that. Just enjoy right now, but do the things that you want to do and do it to the fullest. But don't get too caught up in the future or the past.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I'm speaking into existence.
I believe that's a great thing to be thinking about.
Hey, if fucking LeVar Ball can speak it into existence, hell, let me speak it into existence.
speaking about children and whatnot, let's deep dive into future. Oh, jeez. future, like when we have kids, what? Like how are you gonna raise your kid? Like what?
Oh, my kids will be in sports.
But what if they don't want to do that? Like what is like the?
As long as they're into something they enjoy, and I know that, like, I just don't want them hanging out with the wrong crowd. That's one thing. I never ended up with the wrong crowd because I was always just chilling. But then I was me. I was doing my own thing. I feel like I usually had everybody with me most of the majority of the time.
The way your parents raised you, are you just gonna mirror that kinda, or are you gonna? There's things you're like, I wish they did this.
I won't be as strict. My parents were like strict about certain things, but then again, it makes sense because my dad works and stuff. So
Are you gonna make them a iPad baby?
fuck no, I'm not letting my kids. I'm gonna be like my dad on that part where like my dad would take me like, all right, you've been playing on the Xbox for 4 hours. Get your ass outside.
Yep.
Because you need to get outside. Being outside, I have like the fondest moments of just like being out there and having fun. Even if
Just
it was,
like adventuring was so crazy.
making shit, trying stuff, getting injured outside. Like getting injured is a part of like those memories because like you tried it and it was like stupid, but you're like a kid, so.
I think a big thing I would like to raise my kids on is treating them like a friend.
Yeah.
Not so much like a parent, but be like a friend. Like make jokes that you would make with your friends, with
my
them.
dad does that shit, but my dad there's a line though still where it's like, all right, he's my dad.
Yeah.
But then
And
it's
of
like-
course it's gonna be that. It's the case.
But me and my dad just joke around all the time. Excuse me, John knows he's looking at my dad.
I remember one time his mom called him and his dad was in the bathroom. They're all, hey, why did I just get a call that you were walking out of Spencer's with 2 dildos? And I was dying.
What the fuck?
His dad was always making jokes like that,
Yeah,
like
that's
at a
funny.
young age, and I was like, what? He just says that to you?
Yeah, like and whenever I would go to your guys' house, your dad was like very like he wasn't strict, but he was more like, all right, Chono, Fabian, we gotta get this done. We gotta do this.
And I respect like that's a
No,
big
that's
thing.
like that's like respect. Like it's like all right, he's like he's getting full dad mode. Like I want like you guys do this. You have to. You're my sons.
And I looking at how my parents raised us, it's amazing. Like I really don't have a lot of complaints. There's things that I might like the friend thing.
But I feel like maybe he was waiting for you guys to get older.
Yeah, I'm not saying my dad did anything wrong. He did everything right, if anything. But
I
then
can
again, what if
understand.
your son's like doesn't even want to hang? It all
Yeah.
depends. Your son could be like, just never even want to hang out, or like it's not up to you at a certain point.
You can do all you can, but it really...
But that brings it back to like my dad, because my dad, the thing with my dad and my brother and me, started from young when I was small. My dad would sit down and play play games with us.
That's
Like my dad would play Mortal Kombat. Me and I would watch my dad play Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah.
They sit down and watch my dad play God of War. We sit down and watch my dad play like Duke Nukem, and we're like, what the fuck is this? My dad's over here playing games, having like, and that's like where like the whole thing of like, I saw my dad as a dad, but I was like, oh, he's just a dude too. I feel that's the thing where my parents were like, they were like more restricted on because they were like, not that they didn't trust anybody, but they're like, all right, like,
Yeah.
I have to get to know them for a little bit, and then like, all right, you can slow. And then once I start getting older, like, all right, you're old.
Which
You can
makes
do
sense.
whatever.
I was actually thinking about it like yesterday that we would just like hook up the 4-wheeler and tie a sled to the back and be
Yeah.
like, we're gonna go sledding.
Yeah.
And they're just like,
Literally.
have fun.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, I was like, dang, how did they just let us do
I
that?
don't know. Even like...
I wonder what they thought if they ever were like, maybe we shouldn't let them do that.
But I really don't know. Some of the shit we did was I would have said, yeah, you guys can't do that. Like, go build like a bunch of like random shit.
But them being so not strict, I think made us realize like, okay, when we do it. So like the opposite side of that would be you're strict, don't do this. It might make the person be like, oh, I want to try that. You said I can't go out. Oh, I want to go out all the time now. We would go out or when we would go out, it's like, oh, this isn't even that great.
Yeah.
So it's like, or like hang out with the wrong crowd. Oh, I don't even like these guys. So it's like, you kind of we learned on ourselves based on the freedom that we had, which is good. So I'm definitely going to let my kids be more free.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like super restrictive, but I am gonna be like. I feel like my mom and dad like were like good to a sense because it was like a mix of like strict, but also like, all right, you're not fucking doing that. Like, then fuck, stop it right there. We ain't doing that.
Yeah.
But like I said, my dad
Like
was
what? What would be an example of that? What is that?
like maybe like fucking like when we were younger, like walking on a trail or something by ourselves or something.
Yeah.
No, you guys ain't doing that because you guys gonna get snatched up. There's hobos back there.
Mm-hmm.
Homeless people, they're gonna take you. And then when we start getting older, I would go back there walking with Alan, just me and Alan. We'd walk by ourselves and I ain't no, there's a homeless motherfucker. He ain't gonna try me. He ain't. But my
So
dad,
that's good because it put the thought in your head to be aware of it at least.
yeah,
You're not blind to like things that could happen.
yeah. The thing with my mom and dad is they're like very like. My dad's very serious, but he's very goofy. He's like a very serious demeanor, but once you're comfortable around him, he's gonna be like, oh, I'm a joke.
Mm-hmm.
I say what I want to say.
Do you wish you guys that you had any more siblings than just you and Alan?
To be honest, I'd be the middle child, so no. I wouldn't be feeling the love.
I'm the middle child.
I mean, I would feel the love, but I'm just saying, there's always that stereotype. But I feel like me, like being younger, I'm just
Like, what would it be like if you had a sister? How would
I
that?
fucking give her
Well, you
hell.
technically kind of, but not really.
I would give her half. If I had a sister, I would have so much fun. I think having a sister would have been so much fun because it'd be so different. Me and Alan just fucking roast each other all the time.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, like I said, no one's met Alan. Well, I'm gonna get Alan on the podcast one day, but
Definitely need to get
Me and Alan
I
are
know
like
you're watching this. Get your ass on this podcast.
me and Alan are
Love
like let's see who could roast each other the most, like
Mm-hmm.
the funniest
that's
way.
some funny stuff to watch.
Some fun, like the funniest, and it just keeps going because we're like, I'm trying to outdo him this time, and he'll say something and I'll say something back. It's like back and forth.
Fabian moved out, and then
Yep.
I forgot I was in the house by myself for like, I think it was like a year, but it felt like,
Forever.
no, it didn't feel like different really. It felt like, but like I was like thinking about that. I was like, I was really like the last one out of the house, and it was like kind of weird, but it wasn't like what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
But it was like, I'll just go to school, come back, play games.
Yeah, you still have your friends over and.
But yeah, I feel like once Fabian moved out, then how long were you in? Did you move out for?
Pecos?
Yeah, 2 years.
I was there for like a year and a half.
Yeah, I feel like that was like a switch kind of, but before that we were still like how we are now.
Going over, chilling.
Yeah, like we're still hanging out. Like it's not like I didn't see him.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one thing. Did you guys ever? My dad used to be funny. I was gonna tell you guys this. One thing my dad would do is he would bring like his old tapes. He used to put his old fucking tapes, and he had like a stereo system. And he's all, "Bet you guys never heard this." I remember the funniest thing ever. Me and Alan. He's all, I'm gonna put this on. He puts on fucking Vanilla Ice. He's all, boom, 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 boom. He's got it. It's all. My dad.
That's
goes,
gonna be fun.
my
Yeah.
dad. Like, I wish I had like a clip. I remember something. He just goes, "Stop, collaborate, and listen." And I was like, me, I was just like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And we were like laughing. My mom says, "Your dad's a corto. Your dad's an idiot."
Yeah.
And my dad's like going through. It was fun. Like my dad was like just happy. You could tell he was going through his tapes. Oh, I used to listen to this when I was in high school. He just put this in. And I was just working out, and I was like, "Oh, me and my friends used to listen to this." And that was like, I was like, "Oh." Then it like that's when like it hit me. I was like, sometimes I'm like, "Dang, I always forget. Like your parents were
Like
Or
our age,
young
at one
ones.
point.
Like I never like really hit me, and I'm like, damn, my mom and dad, they were like teenagers and kids
You
before.
know, that's insane to
They
think
they
about.
know like pretty much like
Yeah,
wanting to go out,
Yeah, they get it.
wanting to do this.
That's gonna be fun showing the kids the oldies,
Or,
but
yeah,
they're
what's
our
like,
songs.
I wanna-
I mean, Alone Together. I'll be bumping that bitch.
I
Bob
can't-
Marley. That's oldies to us, but that's
Yeah.
gonna be oldies to them.
Turn this on.
I'm gonna play
Oh,
Lil
I'm gonna
Yachty's
have so
album.
much fun if I have like kids. I'm gonna be like one of those dads that'll do embarrassing stuff. If you do something, I don't care. I will.
That's gonna be
I will
crazy.
feed into it. I'm one of those people that will go with it. I'm a bit. I feel like, for me, I like to say that I'm like a bit master, a bit man.
Yep.
You could throw me in a bit, and I feel like I could just like fit in it. Same thing with
Easy.
Chano and you. I feel like genuinely out of like, not giving Jade and you guys any props or anything, but when it comes to bits, I think Chano is really, if I be on like the few that can bite into something, or like they just know.
We're
It
in
just clicks that like, oh, he's doing a bit. I'm just gonna hop in.
it. This
You-
a bit. This a bit.
Yeah,
Bit.
you could just tell. Like obviously, like in Chano's YouTube videos, you could just tell like it's like
Yeah.
bit mode. I don't have to tell him anything. It's like this is something we're doing.
Yeah.
You just add
That's
on.
weird how that's a thing now that like before people would just like talk, and now we're talking and we pick up that you're not even talking like you. Like I know when you're doing a bit, or like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like how far language has come before. Like they were like rock, this rock. And then
Oh, you're going way back.
That's what I'm saying. Look where it is
Ooh,
now.
fire.
And now look where it is. We're talking blah blah blah.
Great.
All our words are compressed into, there's like 3 words into one word. Whatever.
It's just slang. Slang changes every so often. I bet you like when we get older, like kids are gonna have slang and it's gonna be like, what the fuck is that? We were saying like, bet.
Like hip is like weird.
No
Oh,
cap.
you're hip.
No cap.
Like that shit's like fucking. But I'm still gonna go back on the basis. I think this generation alpha is fucked.
I agree.
The stuff I see on my TikTok about these kids is fucking awful.
Did you see that the rapper kid? Oh, lay it fucking down. I don't know. Going 60 fucking miles.
No, but like this is
I think I know. I've seen a couple little rapper kids.
this is the thing though. Like, do you think it's kind of like fucked up that parents are using their kids as like clout? Like, oh, my kid can do. You're gonna learn how to do this at a young age, and you're gonna like become famous off of this, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's wrong. I wish they just would say, if they just didn't say, you're gonna become famous off of this. If it was just like, hey, I want you to
No,
learn
like
music.
this
you
is
might
different.
like
But
it.
most parents, I feel like now are just like exploiting their kids for like
Yeah, they're like trying to
clout
make
or
them
like
into
short fame.
Yeah, I think that is fucked up.
This is the thing I was telling you guys about Gen Alpha. I saw like a teacher saying like, she's all, this is humor to kids now. Like there's like kids, all these kids like since second grade they get a Chromebook now.
Yeah.
Second grade you get a Chromebook. These kids always have fucking technology with them. These kids fucking had all their Chromebooks with the fucking potato chip on it,
Yeah.
spinning in a circle, and they were saying chip. Like what the like that's funny, but it's like what the fuck is our humor now? What is this? This is like
It's so weird because this is really the first generation of kids to grow up with technology.
technology, but like memes at such a young age. Like memes didn't really start blowing up till like we
Memes
were in,
were
like,
memes
fifth.
are so corny though. When we were like first growing up, like they were just like pictures.
So there's that negative side, but there's a positive side to it. I mean, to it as well.
But also you have iPad kids. That's a terrible thing.
It's a like you could say it's terrible, but then again, you could say, well, this kid is given knowledge at a very young age. They have all the internet on their fingertips. Not saying they're gonna use it for that, but they're gonna come by a lot of information. So maybe they'll be smarter.
Yeah, there's a few, but also I feel like there's like I remember like this is another thing I saw on TikTok. There's a teacher saying like because they have the Chromebooks and stuff, they like pretty much the kids will cheat.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to, cause almost all their stuff you gotta think about it. They have Google Classroom.
Then everything is
It's
right
all
now.
electronic.
Everything needs to change. Like everything is changing right now. In that sense, so that means all school curriculum has to be different. It won't work the same way we were brought up.
Yeah, they have to. I don't know. I feel like there's a certain way
Scantrons.
they have to like regulate certain things.
It just has to catch up. The times have to catch up. Let's see what I don't know. I'm hopeful for it. I'm not too.
I don't want to shit on the next generation, but man,
It is.
they are
crazy.
kind of fucking.
Trans stuff. Like there's probably
Oh,
a
yeah.
bunch of people in that type of thing. That's
Fucking
not really-
trannies.
Talking about them.
We talking about
she,
them
he,
he,
she.
she's, them fucking.
Them they.
Them
Oh,
they,
fuck.
them motherfuckers. They might be they, thems. I know I'm him. Yeah, you can't tell me shit. I mean, you tell me a fucking girl walks in with the fucking ding dong in the restroom with me. That thing's about 2 times bigger than me. Fuck, I don't want that bitch in there with me.
So it's another thing that there's technology. What else is this generation getting? That's crazy.
They're getting a shit economy.
Human communication, like in person.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's like
that's
so
just
many
fucked.
kids have anxiety now and depression at such a young age. It's so
Caleb,
crazy to me.
When we went to Starbucks, he's all, I can you order for me? I can't.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I was like, what?
No, dude, I love I don't understand how like these kids like don't like enjoy. I love like talking to people in public sometimes or like making something fun out of it, like putting a fake name on an order.
I'll always do that. That's always like.
name. The stupid name. is
I'll only do
fun.
that if I'm with friends though.
Yeah, like Mike Hunt,
Robbie, my cunt.
Ophelia, my nutsack, or something. Just and then.
Why haven't we done
I
that?
love doing stupid. I do that shit
It's
with.
just like a.
I do stuff with that like cat all the time. Me and her will go bowling. Sometimes I'll put my name as like
Affiliate,
like Hiccup or I'll put it like it's like Timmy Bunk 2.
Oh.
And she's like, "Why do you do that?" And I said, "Because it's funny.
Funny.
Why wouldn't I do that? Like it's like an opportunity you're giving. It's like a piece of candy. I'm gonna take it."
A
But
little gag,
a little gag,
little social
Never hurt
experiment.
nobody. They probably get a little kick out of it. If they don't, well,
Welcome.
fuck, I did. Fuck you. But children these days, I feel like it'll get better slowly, but I think as of right now, I think we're kind of
Do you think playing outside is kind of getting a thing of the past? Like,
no. Well, like outside, like on the playground and stuff, yes, but like sports wise, no. I feel like sports
I've
are
had
really
so much-
taking off, but I feel like parents are like trying to like push like really like sports on kids from like an early age. You're seeing kids like who are really good, really
Yeah.
good.
yeah, sports
But-
for sure. Sports isn't going anywhere. Do you think any new sports will get invented, or are we just sticking with the old basketball, football, baseball?
I think
soccer?
basketball, football, baseball, all that stuff's not gonna go anytime soon.
Maybe stuff will get popular, like pickleball's getting.
Hey,
I don't know if
MLG, hey, MLG's popping up. Pro
What's that?
gamers, pro gaming is literally it's taking off. It is taking off.
I believe it. It's been popular.
Could you imagine just like telling somebody, like imagine like the stigma of being telling somebody you're a pro gamer back then compared to now? Like probably people are like, oh, he's a pro gamer, but back then it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're a professional. Wow, you can play games.
What's like the equivalent to that now?
Like what people like shit on, kind of.
Yeah.
It's like
TikToker, influencer. That's what it is.
like what's a wild thing to do now where people
That's
are
it.
like.
Everybody shits on
Pickleball.
being influencers. Oh,
Yeah.
these TikTokers doing their
Most
dances.
I feel like the reason people get shit on for being TikTokers and influencers is because it's a lot of rinse and repeat. But then again, you can't give them fault because there's like a formula. But I feel like the thing that people don't do is they don't make it their own, and that's how you know people who make it to people who don't make it is they make it their own.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I gotta do. I feel like
We all do.
I can.
You can.
It's
You are
just-
already doing it. You're already your own. It's just
I'm
now
making it.
create
Look at
that.
this guy. This guy's solo videos pop off. I love watching this guy's solo videos sometimes.
Going
Next,
hard.
next one
I
should
I love
be a
scrolling through TikTok and yours just pops up.
I
know,
noticed
two
that when
shorts.
I just see your random when you guys like, and I'm like, oh yeah,
I was
Random.
trying to
It'll be
find.
random.
I looked up monkey getting stolen.
you tried to find my
I've been
secret
trying to
TikTok.
find it. I've been trying to find it. I'm
Yeah,
on the
found
hunt.
Let's
I saw a fucking monkey get fucking eaten
How's
by an
that been
alligator.
going? Like, let's get an update on that.
let's
He
see.
doesn't wanna tell
I
us.
didn't post. I haven't posted in like.
Yeah, he's
I
hiding
posted
it.
today, but I didn't post for like a
Strange.
couple of days.
Last video, or like just tell the last video.
My best video is 1,800. My last video is 233. But if you're on TikTok and you get 200 to 300 views, it's just like,
Do you remember that Mario Paint we used to have?
yeah.
That was sick.
Was that on the N64 or Super Nintendo?
Yeah. That was
Alright, here's
Photoshop
an
before
idea.
Photoshop.
I think
Yeah.
should we post like gaming videos on this channel?
I think I was like thinking, I was
Like
yeah,
group.
we can.
You know what I think we should do. I think like what we should do is like we should do like either like tournaments on games and post it on this channel, or we could do like Wii games,
That'd
We
be
can
fun.
literally do.
Wii Sports.
We're about to do the Rock Band one.
Yeah, literally every.
That
We can
works.
literally anything we want to do. We can do. It's like this is not a channel just for.
No, I know, but I'm thinking like I
Wii
think it'd be so
Sports.
funny because if we had the camera on us and we're
And
just
then
playing Wii Sports,
what if it's like we bet on it, or like we have like a pot, like $20
Yeah.
in? That would be fun.
every week and we just do this. I think like, and that's like an easy video too. Is like it's just fun.
Or even like we can do like a scary game and everyone goes in once at a time. Like
Yeah.
that one game we had.
Yeah, that's
But when the
perfect.
next one comes out, like so the face cam will be on it, then it'll just be like.
I love that idea. And it's a simple idea. It doesn't take a whole lot of work. It's just like go play this game real quick. I was trying to get Aiden and Caleb to play Don't Scream, but it wasn't downloaded.
Oh shit.
New music? You got any new music?
Yeah, let's talk about.
I've been listening to Made in Tokyo's latest album.
What's
I
that
was
one?
showing him
Is it new or
Neo Tokyo.
how new is that?
It's like 2023. I think it's like the end of 2023. So I think it's recent.
It's good.
I like it.
It didn't sound bad.
I was showing him some music from it.
More serious songs or like
It's more like vibey.
yeah.
More like
Made in Tokyo is sick.
I love Made in Tokyo
He had the world in a chokehold for.
for a fat minute.
True's World. I love that album.
That album was. That's when he like people stopped listening. But that
Yeah.
album was really good.
Yeah.
Made in Tokyo, and then I've been listening to Concrete, just like Lil Yachty's group.
Have you heard that song
Everything.
Mo Jams?
Yeah, I have it.
I love
I have
that
it on
song.
my Apple Music.
It's a hit.
Did you hear Lil Tecca's new song "Down with Me"?
I have it right here.
That song's a banger.
Lil Tecca always be making bangers. I don't care. Lil Tecca is like a.
He's coming back. He was off for a bit.
No, but he make like.
No, he was
makes
off
like
for a bit.
vibey songs though.
He does, but like
But even like
I Love You,
know-
Tekka too.
But I feel like he has like solid songs on those. Like they're not bad. Like the album isn't bad.
I feel like the good songs aren't even that good.
They're solid. They're not bad. I'm waiting for All Is Yellow. The Guitar in My Room.
Guitar
It's a
My Room's a
banger.
really good
It's a
song.
banger.
I really haven't been listening to anybody new lately. I've been more podcast.
Got the Hicks tapes, boy. You guys been listening to the Hicks tape? You guys listen to Hicks tape? John Deere Green with Morgan Wallen.
John Deere Green.
And it's got Post Malone.
Country. I'm
No?
vibing with country lately. Another video this summer if we like maybe like we could paint this car and then do a bit on that.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
we can even like
Have a little rag.
we can even like just record us fixing that car too.
Yeah.
Then after we could do.
Anything we do, just make a bit out of it. There's a lot of
There's so
funny
much to
things.
do. I think there's so much to do. Just more action has to be taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could talk. Like me. I've been talking about posting more, but I actually do gotta start posting more. I do have some clips now that I finally streamed, and I think I was telling you I have a couple that I'm gonna post with me and Alan. We played Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah, he was telling me about that.
We had some pretty funny ones. I had some random dude just come on my stream too. He was talking to me the whole time. He followed.
So
He was
what games were you playing with Alan? Is that what you're
just
playing?
I was
with
playing Lords of the Fallen. I want to start playing more games with like. I want to do with everybody, but I feel like Chano and Alan are the ones that really like hop on. And I bet you if you got a PC, you probably hop on.
I would.
But like me, Alan, and Chano played Left 4 Dead. That was a fucking like acid trip.
Was it fun?
Like it was fucking so much randomness. Like it didn't fucking make sense.
What'd you guys do? The story mode or how does that work?
Yeah, we did like the campaign, but it had mods.
Damn, that motherfucker loud!
This is loud.
It's Doug.
What the fuck? What else was there?
Mr. Incredible.
Mr. Incredible.
Zombies.
Squidward.
Those are
Yeah,
zombies.
all
Yeah,
the
like,
enemies.
there
How did you
was
do that?
Squidward.
It was just on. It was like so easy. I always thought mods were such like a.
What
You
do you
just
do though?
download.
How do you do it?
It was like on so where I downloaded the game Steam.
Mm-hmm.
I went on there and
Go to
there's like a bunch
community?
of people that post the mods and all you have to do is subscribe to them and that's it. And they like
And it just pops in your game somehow.
Yeah, then it's just in your game. Like that one, that they make that easy, but other games too aren't even that hard to mod.
Yeah.
The ones where you actually have to put the
Like in
mods in
your
the file
files.
is the harder ones, just because you have to open up the application and.
I think that stuff it sucks, but like when you get it and you
Yeah.
learn how to do it, that you
Yeah.
feel like you're fucking the hacker of the century. I used to love downloading albums. Like before I had like Apple Music, I'd always try to figure out how to download albums. You know, I got like views from Drake, and I thought I was like GOAT for finding those albums.
I remember I would just the way I always got my music before was just SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I used to have you put music on my
Yeah.
phone, on
No,
my
for
Apple
real?
Music, because we never had Apple Music, but he could like download it onto my phone. I was like, yeah.
And it was legit too. I
So
had to
download all your
download-
songs on my thing.
When I first found Kid Cudi, I would always download just with like a YouTube converter, and like a lot of the songs like were the videos, so they would have like another song in it or like
Yeah.
a little skit in it, and I was just like, yeah,
I just whenever I would download videos like that, I would just go to the ones that were like lyrics,
yeah.
because the lyrics never have like the whole.
There was some songs that like would cut off. I remember one Kid Cudi song, and for some reason it only downloaded up to a certain point. So when I heard the real version like years later, I was like, holy shit, there's a whole nother part to it. And so yeah.
Most slept on songs, Wish songs that were released: Black Friday by J. Cole and Black Friday by Kendrick Lamar. You guys remember those?
I do.
What was the original one? Was it Kendrick? Or
Yeah,
J.
they used each other's beats. So it was like a Tale of Two Cities is
Yeah.
what Kendrick used, and then J. Cole used which one?
I forget. But yeah, I remember that.
It
Remember
was from,
Kendrick,
It was
though.
from Pimp a Butterfly. I can't remember what beat it was.
Was it yeah? No.
All my life I.
You know, it's a
I'm
grind. It's a
still kinda
constant grind.
tired,
You
but-
give what you get. You get what you give.
Well,
And-
it was interesting, but it could have been a little bit better. But we're
I
still
had
getting
fun.
the hang of it, trying to.
That's what
Maybe next podcast will be a guest. Give us an actual segment.
But as far as that, another week down. Hope you guys are getting all your goals achieved. Hope you guys are living life to the best of your capabilities. And we love you guys.